Okay. So here's my
Brooke said nice.
Thanks, Brooks.
No problem.
Who are our characters? Let's start there.
Kimulo Nimbus.
Okay.
I'm a ranger.
Okay.
I'm Rudo Cherrywine. I'm a monk. Don't forget it.
Ralmevik Chergoba, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, God, I love this game.
Already?
Yeah.
All right. It's been a while.
It's been
since we've been on an adventure, but in that time, your characters have also done lots of cool stuff. You've done a bunch of stuff off camera.
What you're saying is that we've all accessed the click remote, and we've been running on autopilot until now.
Yeah. So you've all done things, but you just don't remember them.
Right.
But anyway, what you do remember is that there was a big monster that was like attacking you sometimes.
Yeah, hate that guy.
We've all reunited once again. You know, you've been on adventures together, some solo adventures, taking care of your own business. But it's big time. It's time to reunite and take down the monster man.
Monster Mamma Jamma?
Yeah. So that's why we've all gathered today outside of the city of Waterdeep, where you were called for a meeting with the what I forget, was it the Institute?
At the Aurora Institute?
The Institute, yeah.
Oh my God.
So all the members of the Institute have called you here today to discuss the coming attack on the big monster.
Okay.
Let's just go around round robin and everybody say their names.
So you, all three of you, from 3 different directions, you all walk up a path and you bump into each other, and it's cool.
Oh yeah, hey.
Hey, friends.
Hey.
Long time no see.
Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good.
I'm all right.
It's a new year, in this fantasy world. So I got.
Do we have years in Fantasy World?
It's the year 300 after landing.
300? That's it?
For
I
sure.
don't know. That was Game of Thrones.
It's time for this episode's called Rudo's Rebellion, I say, in the universe.
Thank you. I say to everyone.
I say.
So there's kind of a little campsite set up, and you walk over and you see all of your friends who you remember from the Institute. What are their names again?
You tell me.
Hey, it's Rex Tyrannosaurus, the one that I remember.
He doesn't work there.
Are you sure?
Go off. He's just the guy, but go off.
There's Jock.
No.
That's the guy who died, huh?
He was the rich guy.
The werewolf man.
Episode 2.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Gigantic Larry, what's up?
Gigantic Larry's not there. He's not a member of the Institute.
Those are the 3.
Okay.
No. I don't remember any.
Oh, great. So you walk up, and greeting you there is the boss of the Institute, who is named the Boss.
Okay. The boss is a female, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Half orc, big woman.
Got it.
Large.
It's so great for all my friends to be reunited here today. Let's all bring it in for a big hug and remember all the times we had together.
Okay.
Do
you bring it in for a big hug or what?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking at the other two like, yeah? Like, is this normal to y'all?
Yeah, I think it's normal.
Gave me awesome lenses for the Christmas episode, but I lost my character sheet, so I don't have them anymore. But I remember they were very important to me. So
yeah, I was going to ask where all your cool stuff was.
Ralmevik is living a life of he doesn't need material possessions anymore.
He doesn't.
I became an aesthetic. I am no longer a man of the material possessions.
After not getting your own special episode like me and Kimulo, you decided to take a sort of new path.
All I have on here in all caps, it just says no money left.
You do have a kazoo, though.
I do have a kazoo.
I don't even remember how you got that.
I don't know.
Okay, so, this is the boss voice. Well, since we're all here, let me show you what we have planned. And the boss leads you over to kind of this it's a bunch of seats set up in front of a big chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
And standing there is another character you remember who is named Dr. Gom. And he's like the scientist man.
That's not the little boy that Kimulo is friends with?
Not Christopher.
It's not, no, but I see you're ahead of me here.
Okay, great. Can't wait to see him.
It's starting to come back, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot about Christopher.
No one else did.
No.
So, and all of the other...
I hate that he just said, it's that little boy that Kim is friends with.
It is. He's not wrong.
He is.
Yeah, it's true.
So everyone sits down. All of the members you remember, including Tyr,
Dr. Calm, yes.
the weapon master, and Finch, who is the communications and scouting, and all of them are there.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Gom, he says, okay. He just has a normal voice, which is my voice.
Mm-hmm.
He says, okay, now that everyone's here, it's about time we, debrief and go over the plan. And he flips over the chalkboard and says, there was writing on one side, but he flips it over to a blank side.
Cool.
And he says, before we begin, getting to the nitty gritty, I just wanted to remember the fun times, the fond memories that we all shared together of talking to you three while you had fun adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we love that.
So if someone would be so kind as to, and then Christopher from behind the tree walks out. And he's holding a big, like those old-fashioned movie reels.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And he sets one, that's how he talks, right?
Yeah, he's a little
all.
gremlin, yeah.
That's how he talks in this world now.
Okay.
And he sets it up, and this is nighttime, so you can see it, by the way.
Okay.
So he sets it up on the projector, and it begins playing.
Okay.
And it's a film. It's like a movie trailer, basically, of...
Whoa, what the fuck? Do we have movies in this world?
We do now.
It starts.
This is the first one I'm seeing, right?
We do for this bit.
Damn, this wall's moving.
529,006. No.
Yeah, that's how long it's been since we played.
Okay.
And it's basically a it's like a shitty, when they do like crime reenactments on TV shows?
Like the good ones?
Yeah, it's one of those. Mm-hmm. So all of the actors are made to look like you, but kind of off.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So then there's a scene of all three of you running away from like the Feywild as like the beast chases you.
Yeah.
But there's also like a fourth very handsome blonde man with you who's like, he's like really buff. He looks like Thor, like the guy who plays Thor.
Yeah.
With you, and he has a deep voice and he's like, my friends, we must go. And then everyone's like, yes, the leader of our group. Thank you. And then there's another one where you're like, when like Ralmevik's being fired out of the cannon, but this big buff guy is like fighting pirates on the ship and stuff like that.
Right.
And then it ends and it says executive producer Rex Tyrannosaurus.
Oh,
yeah.
Missed you.
So
gone too soon.
It ends. He's alive.
Good.
So it ends, and then Dr. Gom says it may not be factually accurate, but
it might as well be.
This is the best we have. So now that we, remembered some things, let's get into the serious discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
The beast known as the Tarrasque, we've been monitoring its movements, and it seems like it's scheduled to attack Waterdeep tomorrow morning.
Okay.
What we do know about it is, based on our research, is that there is one way that seems to damage the beast, and it is its blood, which is corrosive and does damage even to itself. So we don't have lots of that on hand.
You don't have a lot of Tarrasque blood?
We unfortunately do not have a lot of Tarrasque blood.
Okay.
But what we do have is this. And then he reaches down and it's in a like glass box and it's a kind of glowing purple orb. And he says,
what is that?
It's Tarrasque blood. It's what we have of it.
It's purple glowing?
That's all, huh?
It comes in orb shape? Is that how
he put it
works?
in an orb to make it like cool.
Ah, I see.
So we can like handle it.
I totally knew that. That's fine.
And he says, in battle with the beast, it does, as we also know, launch those little minions, which you remember. So if you can...
The minions like banana?
It's like banana, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can gain blood from them and use it against the beast. Or as a last resort, we do have this. And he holds up the orb. And he's kind of like pulling at his collar. He's like, ugh. The beast does have a hard outer layer. Its shell. It's thick carapace.
Yeah.
So directly, hitting the beast with this will not do enough damage.
We have to hit it under the tongue.
We gotta go in Jabu Jabu's belly.
Yes. However, despite having this, we do not know what happens if someone was to, shall we say, enter a Tarrasque.
I'm not entering it.
So, and this is a very volatile device. What I mean to say is that should the time come that we need to use this against the beast, someone may need to make a sacrifice to defeat the beast.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Nice.
Would anyone
like to sacrifice their life?
Like to hold on to this device?
I'll take it.
For the time.
Yeah, Ralmevik's been holding on to a lot of stuff in our adventures. Maybe he could keep holding on to this one.
Okay, so he hands it.
I have given away all my possessions, and I am ready to give up my life for the greater cause. I have found new spiritual enlightenment on my journeys, and I am ready to make the ultimate sacrifice to save this world.
Damn,
I am no longer the greedy.
That's deep.
Losing a character sheet really changes a man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it does.
I'm like level 8, so I'm glowing with monk energy, and I'm still like, damn.
So that will be the last resort. As for our battle plans, we expect the beast to be summoned somewhere here, and he circles a little area, the chalkboard outside of the city. We will have reinforcements, first from the Feywild, our friends there. We plan on leading the beast away towards the seaside, where our naval forces will begin to bombard the beast.
Uh-huh.
And after that, well, there's no way to fully predict what will happen, but we'll just, have to take it from there. But, I don't want it to be all doom and gloom. We do, in order to thank you, noble souls, for helping us out defeat this beast, we do have some rewards for you.
Okay.
And then Christopher walks out again with a really big, ornate chest.
Okay.
And he drops it down with a big clunk.
Is it bigger than him?
It's bigger than him, yeah. So he opens it up, and the weapons master, the elf Tyr, who also just has a regular voice like me, he says, yes, these are some of my, well, I won't say from my vault, but I took special care to create these items specifically for you three. And Christopher digs in and he takes out the first one, and he hands to Rudo.
Hey,
this is Tyr speaking. The Waterdeep Champion's belt.
Oh my.
Wow.
So I'm breaking in and out to tell you what you can actually do with this thing.
Okay.
So this will grant you the ability Finisher.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So you can designate one maneuver. Whatever the maneuver is, you have to do it every time, the same maneuver. You can designate one maneuver as your finisher. After successfully hitting this maneuver, you roll a strength check to pin the target. If successful, the target is incapacitated for one turn.
Okay.
So that's yours. For Kimulo, the Evergreen Branch.
Oh, wow.
That's
my favorite.
Summon a spirit of the forest.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. The spirit takes the form of your choosing, and you are in control of it. It lasts for 2 turns.
So, it can become, an even bigger giant monster.
Well, it can become an animal.
Okay.
That you choose, and you will act as you choose within the boundaries of what I say is good.
Can it be a camel?
It could be if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm just wondering, what the...
And then it lasts for 2 turns.
Okay.
And for Ralmevik, this was designed with your, I didn't know you were taking a monk-like, pursuit to your life. So I did create for you the Pendant of Agalor the Deceitful, Spectral Lord of the Realms, and the Merciless Trickster.
What the fuck?
What this allows you to do is cast invisibility on any target, and it will last until the target makes an action or an action is taken against it.
Pretty good.
I will accept this humbly, for I am aware that even though I have changed, I cannot escape my past, and I must confront it.
We're all our parents.
Yeah. So, let's all get a good night's sleep, because
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the Tarrasque has like really hard armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Here's a question. I just don't. Maybe I don't get it. What is the point of having the forces of Feywild and then the ships attack the Tarrasque if it has really hard armor that we can't break?
It does have hard armor, but we intend, with our overwhelming forces, to chip away at the beast to expose some of beneath the carapace, so we can harm it.
Oh, and once you expose the beneath the carapace, that's when I do the suicide thing, right? To open up even further.
Or if you can, get it inside the beast.
Yeah, we don't gotta do it if we don't need to. But
I just want to make sure I know exactly like the logistics of the plan. I don't want to screw it up on the day of Armageddon. So
yeah,
okay, I got it.
Okay, and with that settled, let's all get a good night's sleep and hope nothing happens in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Love me a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing? We're going to bed. We're getting a good 8 hours before we fight the monster.
Yeah, I'm ironing my clothes for the next day.
Okay.
I put the Waterdeep Champion's belt underneath the belt that I'm already wearing.
Okay.
So I have it on. It's just,
okay.
It doesn't look as cool as,
As yours, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
what are you doing, Rao?
Oh, I'm sleeping. That's what I'm getting a good 11 hours, I think.
Oh, damn.
Well, I'll say you get about 6 hours before you hear a great rumbling.
I mean, 6 hours is doable.
Oh, wait,
somebody's hungry.
So, yeah, it's me. It's my belly. I have to go immediately. So a big rumbling awakes you. And you look around and you notice that the beast isn't where it's supposed to be.
So it's the beast.
It is, well, nothing is happening in the forest area where the beast was intended to appear, but you do see from your vantage point, outside of Waterdeep, you do see a building collapse.
Huh.
And smoke rises. And
we can see this at night?
It's morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
And you hear a loud, thundering roar from the direction of the city.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah. Well, so the boss gets up and, well, this isn't as we planned, but I think it's time. To the city.
To the city.
All right.
I'm just having a flashback of when we played our very first game, and I don't know, was it Ralmevik or did you make a new character? I don't know. But remember, he would just always back up. You're like, oh, it's 20 feet. And he would just be at 20 or 30.
Yes.
It was great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was my strategy of just escape.
It was.
I have 120 range. I'm going to use it.
Oh, yeah. We've had some good times on this podcast.
Yeah, it was really good.
Dr. Gom stays behind. He says, the portal to the Feywild isn't ready. I'll start opening it, but we need to take care of this right now. Go ahead, run.
Okay.
I run.
Hustle, though.
We're all running to the city.
Well, some of us are riding on our Heelys, but yeah.
Okay. So you approach the city and see it is in total chaos. People running around the streets, just smoke rising from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And from the center of the city, you see the Tarrasque arise.
Is there any songs playing?
What would you like a song to be playing?
I kind of thought you might have written that in.
Like Hopes and Dreams?
Maybe a Red Hot Chili Pepper song or something?
A battle theme.
The Tarrasque arises.
Oh, fuck. Y'all hear that shit?
I'll put that in post.
Okay.
No. So, yeah, you see the Tarrasque roar from the middle of the city.
Oh, God.
And then in front of you, on the Waterdeep city streets, you see kind of these spine-like things land and stick themselves in the city.
Ew.
In the city ground. And then...
How large?
Maybe the size of a big dog.
Okay.
And then they kind of morph out of their spine form and take a four-legged form.
Ew, I'm
and
scared.
howl at you.
Don't like that.
They
I
are
don't
impeding your path, and I believe it's time to roll initiative.
All right.
Do you remember?
Time to roll
Yeah,
initiative.
you rolled 20.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's been a while.
Damn it.
What do we got? Kim?
17.
Okay.
Ralph?
Ralph?
14 for, sorry. Just Rudo charging in here.
Rudo 14. Rao?
12.
Okay, so Kim, you are up first.
I don't want to. All right. What do they look like again? Are they like jelly? Or are they
they're
hard?
Like craggy and like dripping and gross. Like normal, like regular style.
Just a normal dog.
Just normal, like snarling, like big teeth, like spiny, craggy. They have big purple tongues and red eyes.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to be near it.
Okay. Well,
how many are there?
4.
And they're like all in view?
Yeah, they're like in a line in front of you, like blocking your path down the street.
Can I like hail my thorns?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Bitch, I haven't played this game in years. All I know is I can cure wounds and hail of thorns.
You can shoot arrows too.
Okay, I'll shoot my arrow then. Damn.
Do you remember how to do that?
Nope. Yes. 6,
you roll
1d8, P plus 3.
Here's how combat works in Dungeons and Dragons.
I just told you.
Good to be back.
You roll a d20.
Got it.
To see if your roll is higher than the target's armor class.
Can do it. Am I doing it?
Yes. Oh. And your modifier is 6.
Nope.
So you add 6 to that.
10.
No.
Damn. Why didn't I get 17 now?
Who's next, Rudo?
Yeah.
Okay, you're up.
Could I just get a quick refresher on Dungeons and Dragons combat with regard to unarmed strike?
In what form?
If I was to just go up to one of the nasty dogs and punch it, how much damage? Is that good to do?
Yeah, it won't do any damage to you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're good.
And I know how much it would do from...
what level are you? You're level 8?
Yeah.
It's like, I think, 1d6? I'm not sure.
So you have the player's handbook at the ready.
No, I have the character sheet that says, it's from when I was level 5, but it says 1d6 plus 4. But then underneath it, I have to hit equals punch equals d20 plus 7.
Okay, so but you'll have to roll to hit the creature. And
that's to hit. Okay, yes, that is what that means. Okay.
Yes.
Right, you roll to hit and then you do damage. Fuck,
yes,
yeah.
Like we just did with Kim.
Yeah, and then I have some sort of hit that like does a lot of damage even if it has a big... Anyways, I'll go up and I'm going to punch the closest dog and I'm going to use my extra attack that I have and I'm going to do it twice, hopefully.
Okay, so roll to hit.
So my first roll is 22.
Okay, that hits.
And the second roll is a 12.
That hits.
All right, so I'm just giving him the old right hook followed by a left takedown punch.
Okay, roll damage.
We'll go with 1d6 plus 4. That sounds fair.
That's what it is, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 6 plus 4. That's a 10.
Okay.
And that's a 4 plus 4 is 8.
So what was it, right and then the left?
Yeah.
You swing around with one hand and combo it into the other and just send this thing flying into a building.
Oh, yeah.
Where it crashes in and collapses.
I thought there were no buildings.
There are. We're in the middle of the city.
Oh, I thought they all collapsed.
No, just like big ones.
Oh, okay.
I turn around and look at my friends and I'm like, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember this?
I give him a big thumbs up.
All right, cool. I do a standing backflip.
It is Ralmevik's turn.
How far away from me is the nearest monstrosity?
Let's say 20 feet.
How far away is the nearest monstrosity from Kimulo or my wrestling friend here, Rudo Cherrywine?
Maybe about 15 from Rudo, because he ran up to punch it, and Kim's the same distance away as you.
Right, so then I will target the monstrosity nearest to Rudo and cast Flame Bolt at him. Which I do by doing what again?
Don't you just roll the hit?
Yeah, I do. I just roll. Okay, yeah. So okay. I think I know what to do. I roll this.
Everyone, thanks for sticking with us this long.
There you go. Do I hit? I got a 14.
Yes.
Nice. I do I do 14 plus 5, 19 damage.
This
it's fire damage though, so.
Okay, this monstrosity is just engulfs in flames.
Ooh.
And it sizzles into a crisp on the ground before you.
Pretty good.
So there are 2 remaining.
Okay.
And now it is their turn.
Nice, and it's gonna kill me.
Oh, fuck.
And let's see. You can't look at my dice.
I can look at your dice.
So one of them will run towards Kimulo.
Cute.
And what's your armor class?
14.
It chomps at your ankles.
Okay.
But it misses.
Nice.
The second one will run towards Rudo. And what's your armor class?
Fucking, 12.
Okay, so this will hit you. And it will do... Again, this one chomps at your ankles. And it will do 8 damage.
All right.
And you don't like it.
I don't.
It hurts.
Your healies are still intact, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Kimulo.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Taking this bitch down.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. 18, nice.
Okay,
Plus what?
You got it.
Okay.
You already.
Hold on, I have a question. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting the
you have an extra
gameplay.
attack too.
Okay.
Hello?
You can attack twice. Yeah. Sorry.
Hi.
Just a question. How is your armor 12?
Brooks?
Me?
Yeah, Brooks.
I don't fucking know. That's what my thing says.
I
Okay,
think
so-
you get like an unarmored bonus or something.
What is your dexterity modifier and what is your wisdom modifier?
Dexterity is plus
Those should be
3,
your highest stats. Yeah. Uh-huh.
and then wisdom is plus 2.
Right. So that's, you add those together to 5 and your base armor is 10. So you have 15 armor class.
Yeah, fuck that dog.
Well, the dog still would have hit you. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time,
Well,
so the dog's
like,
attack
yeah.
worked.
It was like
Yeah, I'm just saying, change it to 15 for the remainder
Okay.
of the game.
It is
Okay.
it is changed. Thank you.
Okay. So Kimulo,
Yeah.
you're up.
I rolled 18.
You hit,
I hit.
and you can do an extra attack.
So that means...
You roll again.
Okay.
Mhm.
On the same one, or would it be on a different one? Because there's 2 left.
For the sake of
The game.
I'll say you can choose to attack a different.
All right.
You can do a cool like double arrow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One with my foot. Like I'm gonna do like a back. Well, let's see. If I
I
hit.
meant like 2 arrows fired at once, but
No,
like I mean it's
Eddie.
up for your interpretation.
I
She
don't know.
died trying
I
to
got 8
fire 2
plus
arrows at
6.
once.
What was it plus?
Plus 6,
Yeah, plus 6. 14.
you hit it.
Okay.
So you're gonna go for both.
Yeah.
How are you attempting this maneuver?
I'm gonna do like a back bend. Like I'm gonna shoot up in the air, and I have another arrow between my toes.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna shoot up in the air.
So you're
as in-
you're barefoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay.
And I'm doing a back bend. For
Uh-huh.
those at home listening,
Kim is actually doing it.
I'm
in real life.
actually trying to do a back bend,
Wow.
and I can't do it though.
Mhm.
But Kimulo can,
Mhm.
and she fires the arrow at the monstrosity thingy,
Mhm.
and then with her foot she reloads it, and
Okay.
it like shoots off to the
So
second
this is
one.
just kind of a theatrical presentation of something you could have done very easily.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, you hit both.
got it.
So roll for damage.
Okay.
You do 1d8 plus 3.
This one. 1d8. 5, 8.
Okay.
And another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
So one of them is pinned to the ground and not moving, but the other one
That's
is
the one with my foot.
the last one remains. And it is, I believe, Rudo's turn? Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. This time I'm gonna use my leggies and I'm gonna do 2 kicks at him.
Okay. Rolled it.
That's fucking. It's roll to hit. It's plus. I got a 9,
Nope.
and then the next one I got a 17.
Okay, that one hits.
Cool. The first kick was going to be like a pop up in the air, and then the second one was going to be sort of a put him back down. So I'll just do the second kind of kick.
Mhm.
So that's fucking D6. That's another. I'm not lying. It's another 6 plus 4.
I believe it. And you send, like you did with the other creature, you send this one flying, and you're just destroying property all around you.
Yeah, I Millie Rock. It's good.
Brooks is allowed to Millie Rock, and I can't.
I didn't say he could.
Oh, true.
I'm not doing it. He is.
Yeah.
Ralmevik it. I mean, Rudo is.
Yeah. It's on any block.
So you send that dog flying, and it's the path in front of you is clear, so you can continue to approach the beast.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does the blood of these dogs resemble the blood of the Trask in any way, shape, or form?
It does, in fact.
Oh.
It does.
Yes.
Eat it.
Would it be possible for us to somehow collect this blood?
Yeah, sure. You were also given, let's just say, vials where you can collect.
Oh, I'm like about to swallow the blood to hold it.
Yeah, I was
before
going to
you-
too. I was just going to hold it in my cheeks.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you, Ralph.
The highly corrosive blood, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, ow, it's spicy. I gotta get this down quick.
A bone-hurting blood.
Spicy,
What's
like-
your intelligence modifier again?
What? All right, yeah, so you can collect the blood from these beasts.
Okay.
I guess we can put it in the 500-pound bag of holding, I guess.
Got it.
Ralmevik, do you still have your bag of holding? Or
Oh,
did you
fuck,
also...
I forgot.
I have a brand new character sheet with only 2 items, the vial of blood and the pendant of
I mean, it's
trickery.
vials. You have pockets. We all have pockets. You can hold them. I'm not gonna...
We have other crevices.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I'm
start-
adding vial of more blood.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
So each take a vial?
sure.
Okay.
And, yeah, the path before you is open as you see the creature's head above the buildings as it roars.
Does it look anything like Dr. Robotnik?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It's just a
It's like
big...
a giant turtle, isn't it?
It's kind of turtle-like, but like spiky, a big... It's like a snapping turtle mouth, kind of,
Ew.
but like even more spikier than that, and has a big purple tongue and glowing red eyes like a hell demon,
Okay.
Ooh.
and you hate to see it.
Wow.
Okay, our mission is to distract it until the Feywild portal opens, right?
Yes.
Are we
I would
in
guess so.
combat right now?
You're
No.
no longer in combat.
Okay, cool. Hey, Kimulo and Ralmevik.
What's up, buddy?
I think my allergies are acting up. Achoo! And under my breath I say wholeness of body, and then that allows me to regain hit points equal to 3 times my monk level as an action, so I feel better now.
I'm so happy for you.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
You can take care of that.
God bless you. Don't
Don't sneeze too hard.
All right.
Gesundheit, God says.
isn't it?
God's on our side.
So, what, you're like continuing your...
Yeah,
So,
we're advancing towards the Trask.
as you do so, another wave of spiky beasts lands in front of you. This time there's 6, and then 4 more behind that, and then an even bigger handful just all in front of you, blocking your path.
We gotta leave. We can't stay.
As they slowly just like come out of the,
There must be an easier way for us to get rid of these.
Wait, hold on.
What?
How close are they to each other? Like, how big is this clump of dogs?
I mean, they're like spread out. They're not like on top of each other. They kind of fall in different like patterns, like either a line or just like scattered, but within like a few feet of each other.
So maybe
few
we
feet of
make
each
them
other?
stick together, Ral. Yeah.
All right, how many of them can I get within a 20-foot radius sphere?
Let me just let's hold off on that for a second, because from
Okay.
behind you hear ah!
Is it Larry?
As a horde of centaur storm down the city streets past you and swipe at the beasts that have landed in front of you, and they
Hell
start
yes.
cutting them up. And behind them is one
This is
big centaur,
Mhm.
and you see like glowing green portals kind of start to materialize.
All
Just
right.
all around you. And then one big centaur walks up, and he kind of looks you over, and he puts a hand on Ralmevik's shoulder, and he says, "I knew we would meet again. The only human to have ever ridden me in my life.
That's the centaur that saved me from the Feywild.
It is me, the centaur that saved you from the Feywild,
I embrace him.
and I'm wearing glasses to show that time has passed."
and my hair has turned to a salt and pepper.
Yeah. Even though I was old, I'm older now, but I'm still wise and strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank you for helping us that day, and now I'm here to return the favor.
Nice.
Awesome. We have a Trask that needs killing. Help us
Yeah,
out.
get in there. Give him the suicide orb. Get in there.
The what?
Would you like the suicide orb?
My centaur hands forbid me from holding anything known as the suicide orb. I must go join my brothers in combat.
Orb is not horse in this
Orb
case.
is not horse in this case. But I hope to see you alive on the other side.
Same.
I give him a big thumbs up, the same one I gave to Brooks. So,
Uh-huh.
hell yeah.
And he charges forward with his brother, and as I start slicing up the...
Now,
why is it so easy for them?
Well, they're fighting. They're not just, like, destroying them. They're battling.
Oh,
but
okay.
with these, with the beast distracted, you can get closer to the monster.
Oh,
just,
good.
Before
That's exactly
we get in
what I
there,
want.
just memory check, folks. Now, wasn't the only centaur that I remember was one that was dying outside of like a big tree? Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
So there was... So here's... you remembered this from the video you saw. There was a centaur that was dying in the tree, and he's like, as my last wish, please give this to my father. And the father is the one you gave the thing to, whatever it was, the item.
Yeah.
And then you rode away. Ralmevik rode on him.
Okay, yes. We all remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Did we make a joke about the horse's dick?
It's very likely we made
I feel like we made a joke about the horse having a big dick, but
It's very possible.
I didn't remember that in the PowerPoint, so we can continue with the action. Sorry to derail things. Let's get into it.
He's just trying to remember, that's all.
Uh-huh. I know.
Yeah.
So you continue your way to the city center where the beast is terrorizing everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's like centaur battles with little monsters going around and people like running out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool as hell.
It's cool as hell. There's a really good song playing. I bet.
Blood sugar baby, she has it.
I met a man so psycho sexy.
What's this place called?
Waterdeep.
I bless the rains down in water.
That's what's playing as like.
That's really good.
That's a good one. But it's the Weezer version.
Yeah, so it's really, really good.
It's so good.
I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At the very beginning of this campaign, I remember very clearly that Waterdeep was like a little village.
No, it's a
But
big
now
port town.
it's a big city. Okay. I thought, did it actually change over the course
You
of
were
time?
you were in the Waterdeep suburbs.
Okay, now it makes sense. Okay.
Over the course of the years that we have not played this game.
Yeah, they built
It
a
was
huge
Waterdeep Acres.
Yeah.
And that's why
Makes
people
sense.
are really sad
Mhm.
that this is happening.
Yeah.
Because
This is all a metaphor for like gentrification.
Yeah.
It probably is, Brooks. Like this, we're gonna find out. Eddie has. Some
Eddie
really
loves
super
themes
deep
and
meaning.
metaphors.
Can I
Remember the pinball machine thing at the beginning?
Can I
That
be
was a
honest with
metaphor.
you? This is the closest thing I'll ever create to not having a theme. I just wanted to do a cool monster fight.
Just kind of a big monster fight, huh?
I just kind of wanted to end it on a big monster fight on this one.
All right, let's do it then.
Let's fight this.
I like
bitch.
it. That's how it should
Yeah,
be.
I already got my closure. Let's fucking do it.
So you approach the beast, and it is towering. What's a big size of feet?
What's a big number for height?
It's bigger than the biggest building in Waterdeep, let's say.
Damn.
Whatever that is, it's bigger
You
than
said
that.
what's a big number for feet, and I was gonna say
Like
a
size
size
12?
11. That's what you meant.
Size 8 is the world average. Thank you very much.
It's-
Size 7 is, I thought.
Well, I guess I'm better.
there you
than
go.
that. So,
Damn.
and this beast is just towering over you. And
pretty big.
it at this point, it doesn't even notice you. It's just kind of like doing a Godzilla-style rampage around the city.
So we can take this. We can take this guy down.
So, yeah, I mean, since you're in, it hasn't noticed you yet. So, roll initiative,
I want to climb it.
and we're gonna get you'll get
Oh.
whatever it's called when you get around in before the monster. Like
Oh,
you'll all go,
oh,
and
okay.
then we'll go in the right order.
Got a critical miss on that one.
Okay, that's fine.
11.
11. Ralmevik,
I am 7.
7.
I'm in roll 20 if you want to see my rolls, by the way.
Okay, I believe you. So once again, Kim, you are.
Can I climb it?
You can certainly try.
I don't want to.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what you would say. Can I pass?
No,
without
that
trace?
would kill it immediately.
I want to pass without trace. It doesn't see me, and I don't see it.
I mean, I can look up what Pass Without Trace does.
No, it's okay.
You should know we should know what your spells do.
I know.
I can look it up. I have my good setup here. A veil of shadows, silent.
Veil of
A
shadows.
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, because you're already unnoticed by the creature.
I know. I just want to pretend I'm asleep, so I don't have to do it.
Okay.
I mean, what is there to do? It doesn't notice me. What am I supposed to do?
Any?
Can I check to see, is there a soft spot? You know how when babies are born, their heads aren't connected?
Sure, that's how babies are born.
You know, they have the soft spot. Does he have a soft patch? I watched you play video games.
I'll let you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Let's do a perception check for a big glowing eyeball. Let's
do it. Yeah. Look for the shadow of the Colossus weak point on the Tarrasque and see if you can climb up and stab it.
I have perception +4. Right? Oh yeah, +5.
Yeah. Plus another. You probably have very high perception.
I do. Okay. I'm gonna see all the soft spots.
Okay.
All the soft spots.
6 + 9.
What's that? 14?
Yeah.
You do not notice.
No, it's 15.
15. You do not notice any soft spots.
Damn. But was it because my roll wasn't high enough?
Your roll was high enough, and the beast is currently fully covered by its plate armor, and you don't seem to see any weakness areas.
That's my turn.
I mean, you could. No, you could. I'll let you. Listen, we're in the end game. Who knows what the rules say?
I don't have anything else to do. What am I going to do? Peel off his hard things?
If you want the suicide orb, I can give it to you. I mean, I don't mind.
No, I don't want it.
Okay.
I just love the looming threat of the suicide orb just over every encounter.
Can I?
I know. Authors who use subtext, and they're all cowards. This is the suicide orb.
Is it possible for me to shove a stick in its mouth?
There was no canonical name for the suicide orb. That's just what in-universe characters decided to call it.
What are we? Some kind of suicide orb?
What?
I want to stick like a stick in its mouth and like just put things in there.
You could
just choke it.
Do you have a stick big enough?
Check your Dungeoneer's kit.
Yeah.
I have a kazoo and no money left. So I never got to use my speckled egg. That must come in handy.
You were going to get a pet. Sorry. It hatches. What do you want your pet to be?
I don't know.
It's
a bigger
Tarrasque. An even bigger Tarrasque, yeah.
I mean, if you want the speckled egg to hatch, you'll be carrying around a baby creature with you during this life.
You have to feed it during the fight.
You have to change it.
Hold on, Tarrasque. I need to check my Tamagotchi.
I have a bag of flour that I have to diaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just gonna stand back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the big boys handle it.
Okay. It is
all right.
Ralmevik's turn.
I walk up like a big boy. I look back at Kimulo and say, "This is how you handle this situation."
Mm-hmm.
And I cast Polymorph on the Tarrasque.
Okay.
Turning it into a turtle.
Pretty good.
An average-sized turtle. Don't genie me, Eddy. It's a regular pet turtle now.
Absolutely.
For up to 1 hour. Oh God. Okay, never mind.
You look so excited though.
Good try, bud.
You see kind of a poof of smoke on the Tarrasque. And
I take my maximum movement distance of 30 feet and I move away from the Tarrasque. And end my turn.
All right.
I'll let the big boys handle it.
It's Rudo's turn.
Pretty good. So we know that Ralmevik is at least 30 feet away from the beast. How close is Kimulo?
Also 30. You're at max range.
Great. I say stand back. Does the beast know about us yet?
It is currently unaware of your presence.
Can I turn to my compatriots and I say, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Do you want us? Are you ready for him to know potentially?
I am really far away, so you have to really raise your voice for me to hear you.
I'm gonna use one of my items.
That's the beast, so you have to talk very loud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using one of my items. It's loud. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
I take out my horn of blasting.
Okay. I remember this.
You do?
Yes.
Great. So then that way I for sure have it.
I don't remember how it works. I remember you having that item.
I speak a command word, and then it emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away.
Okay.
And each creature in the cone must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, and you take a lot of thunder damage if it's good.
Okay.
And also, there's a 1 in 5 chance that it does 10d6 fire damage to me by blowing it.
A 1 in what chance?
A 20% chance, causing the horn to explode.
Okay.
So let's do the good part first.
Well, let me see if it explodes first.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Cool. Great. So I can keep using the good old horn of blasting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to do a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, and then there's failed saves and successful shit.
Okay.
Is it made of glass or crystal?
It's up to you. Let's say glass.
I mean the Tarrasque.
Oh, you don't know what the fuck this thing is.
Well, now we'll know.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, don't you have to do the saving throw?
Oh, yep. That's how this game works.
We are all.
So, I'll just give you a little brief insight on this creature. It has very high stats.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Okay, well, you fail the saving throw.
Okay.
It succeeds on its saving throw.
Well, fellas, that's the most powerful thing that I have. I step back as far as I can, and then my turn.
What's the result if the creature succeeds?
Oh yeah, it still does. Yeah, it on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't deafened.
Okay, so roll for damage.
It's a d6. That's 6. 4, 2, 12, 14, and 15. Okay. So it takes 15 thunder damage.
Oh.
Owned.
Oh, what's the command word?
Oh, fucking Kim, what's the command word?
It can be whatever you want.
I told Kimulo off screen. I said, "Here's my secret command word in case you ever need to use my horn of blasting."
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, I say.
Cowabunga echoes through the city streets and hits the Tarrasque on its outer shell. Mm-hmm. And you see in terms of the overall Tarrasque, it's a small portion, but one big craggy piece of shell falls off.
Pretty good.
And the Tarrasque,
so that means that's a soft spot now.
And then you can see the scaly skin underneath in that spot.
That's where I'm going to
So that's kind of like,
shoot my stuff.
Let's say on its back right side.
Okay.
So as this happens, and it's like, rah!
That hurt it.
It was roaring and stampeding, and it stops.
It noticed.
And turns around.
He just wanted that part of skin to fall off. We helped him. He's nice now.
And he lets loose a huge roar.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Uh-oh.
Now,
roll initiative again.
Well, this is for the monster. Okay. Oh, this is great for you.
He failed?
No, he's about to go right now.
Okay.
So the Tarrasque sees all three of you, lets out loose another roar, and goes down to give you a big chomp hello.
Okay.
All three of us?
All three of you.
Are we like huddled together?
No, but it has a big head and a big mouth. And it's about to kind of chomp down on you.
And it kills us. End of game.
So let's all roll...
We're back with Quigley now.
Let's roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay. That's with this, right?
D20, yeah.
Let's,
Ooh!
Mm-hmm.
I have a 9.
22.
Okay. Rudo?
I got an 18 plus my dexterity is 21, and I just want to let you know that I have evasion now. So if this would have me just do half damage, I actually take no damage.
So Rudo and Kimulo nimbly escape before the creature chomps down, but Ralmevik is not quick enough. And Ralmevik, you brace yourself as the creature's teeth are about to surround you, when suddenly they are stopped. And you hear a booming voice. It's me from the first episode! Ondir the Mighty!
Oh shit!
Friends, remember
the big
me?
wrestle man.
I'm the big wrestle man, and I'm helping. Ralmevik, I'll never forget the time you ate all those gold coins at dinner.
That was so good.
Get out while you still can. You have so much to live for, Ralmevik. And he's like doing a big he's like holding the teeth.
Wait,
apart.
I'm confused. Who's Ondir the Mighty in this case?
He's Ondir the Mighty.
Oh.
That's his name.
But he's a Tarrasque.
Andir the Mighty is a dwarf strongman that you met many years ago.
Confused.
From the dinner party, remember? From the weird mansion?
Yeah, okay, continue your story.
Bro, what was that? Ralmevik.
Can I?
Yes.
What is it? What?
He's holding the teeth apart so you can escape from the monster's bite.
Yeah, I escape. Of course I escape. While I'm still near the open jaws, I think I'll throw the little vial of Terras blood inside if I can. But then I'll run away, of course.
Okay. Rudo, were you going to say something?
Narratively, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but could I use a key point to just sort of like dash back to Andir and strap my outer championship belt around his waist?
That's a lot of actions.
Just to help him.
It's a lot of actions to me.
Okay, I do it in my head and nobody sees that I didn't do it.
Okay. My friends, I'll never forget all the fun times we had at that mansion where you definitely remembered me from.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you can't get out of there in time?
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, it looks like you can get out of there. No problem.
Listen,
I'm not sure why.
Do you want us to come hold it?
Stop. No, listen, I can hold it as long as I keep talking. Listen. Listen to me. Never give up. Never surrender.
Never stop talking.
Heart of a warrior. I was once a young boy, and in that...
Oh, God.
Chomps down on him. And as it does, since it, kind of took a taste of that poison vial, it bites him and chews him up and then kind of, like, screeches like it doesn't like it.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. It's a spicy Dr. Pepper.
It's a spicy crust toothpaste.
Yeah.
With the mint strip.
With flavor crystals.
I do understand the plot now.
Oh.
Oh, Andir, I remember him.
After he's digested. Oh, Andir! Andir the Mighty!
Where's the character, like the guy that I was following around, that he had like a satellite on his head from the dinner party?
E. He's nowhere near here. He's not having any of this shit.
Fucking coward.
Because he's scared of everything.
So he was a good guy.
He was. I liked him.
He hid behind a plant.
He did.
Oh, the talking plant. God, this is a good podcast.
And as the Tarrasque, like screeches in pain, you hear, so it's facing you and it's blocking your view of most of the sea, but you hear boom, 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 boom. And then moments later you see cannonballs fall.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Around the creature. And it turns around to face where the cannonballs are coming from. And you can see more pieces of its back carapace that are exposed now. As the creature looks to the sea. Yes?
Nothing.
What? Tell me.
I was just thinking of alternate names for Gigantic Larry.
What did you
I was going to call him Fat Larry.
No!
That's pretty good.
And it turns towards the sea, where the cannons are, towards the port, where the cannons are firing from. And in there, in the port, you see a big boat with a smiling demon crest on the sails.
Pretty good.
There's several ships. It's like a whole fleet. And it starts kind of walking towards the port. So it's not paying attention to you anymore. It's moving towards the sea.
Okay, that's good.
Seems to me like maybe some weak spots,
So what are you going to do?
Walk the same direction. Because what? Why not?
Like follow it?
That's what I'm doing.
You're just like just watching, like are you doing anything to it, or are you just like watching it go?
Like kind of watching it go.
Okay.
Hopefully it falls.
Searching for a weak point.
Okay. So you see like a few, maybe like 5 or 6 exposed spots on its back now, because it got hit with the cannonballs. And it's stomping towards the port.
Mm-hmm.
And the cannonballs continue to fire, and they're hitting its like front side now.
Okay.
But eventually it starts kind of wising up and like covering and like swatting them away. So there's a few more spots exposed on the front.
Okay.
It gets to the port where it kind of like rears back and lets out a huge bellowing roar that just like shreds these ships. Like wood splinters everywhere, flying, ships sinking.
Powerful creature.
It's a big monster. And one of the ships that takes damage is the what?
It's kind of hot.
It's a gigantic abomination.
I mean, it's powerful. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm the Tarrasque. I'm here to destroy the city.
He's got Brock Lesnar voice.
I'm walking with the Tarrasque.
All right, continue.
And one of the ships that takes damage is the Smiling Demon, which starts to sink into the sea. But you notice one cannonball that seems to be fired off target from the Tarrasque. It's fired over the Tarrasque, far over its head, and it lands in front of the three of you and skids to a stop, where it spins around in the ground, and holding on a web is Gigantic Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Dad. Good to see you.
Thanks so much. We were. Go ahead.
This is how I talk, right?
Yeah, you remember?
Boy, we got a lot to go in this episode, and I appeared kind of early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, because all my ships are dead now, and
Well, that's okay. One of my proficiencies is water vehicles. I was gonna go over there and. That's all right. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, yeah, we'll see if we get out of this alive. Maybe you can use your proficiency and we'll sail those 7 seas.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So the Tarrasque is still facing away from me with some spots exposed on its back.
Can it just keep walking into the sea?
There's still some ships left that are firing at it, and it's trying to
I want to shoot it into its exposed spots.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
I shoot it.
Okay, with what? A gun?
Flame bolt. Bolt. My most powerful cantrip.
Okay, roll the hit.
Feared all around the world. 15.
Ooh.
It does hit.
Ooh.
All right. Do I do actual full damage? I do 20 damage.
20 damage? You
It's 15 plus 5.
And the flame hits one of the exposed spots, and it kind of spreads out underneath. And a couple of the pieces of carapace next to it kind of flake off.
Fucking gross.
Fall down. So there's a bigger exposed spot now.
It's like a Dark Souls boss. You gotta just keep chipping away at it, I think.
Yeah.
It roars because it doesn't like it. And then it turns its attention back to you.
Oh, fuck.
At me? Ralmevik?
Back to the group.
Is there anybody else trying to attack it?
The centaurs are storming the streets.
Got it.
And they took care of the little creatures, and now they're running towards you.
Okay.
So
if only someone else had something to shoot at it. If only we had more people with projectile weapons to shoot at the giant spots where it's weak.
Yeah, I do wish that we had another non-melee sort of combatant. Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gigantic Larry, we gotta teach you archery, quick.
I don't have a character sheet, bud.
Interesting. Maybe I'll use my new flexible feet and shoot an arrow at it.
You can just do the normal shot too.
You could shoot it regular style.
But what's the difference?
I guess I should give you a penalty for it, but it's fun, so
it's pretty cool though.
I'm good at it.
Well, you did miss once, so
with my hands, not with my feet.
You did double, and you missed with the foot one.
I missed with my hand ones, not my feet ones.
Oh, so the foot one hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the regular.
Do whatever. Do whatever.
Can I do it?
You can do it.
Let's see if I hit.
And where on this creature are you aiming?
On the exposed spot.
Okay.
You tell me.
I mean, it's up to you.
Exposed.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what section.
Any
of them. It hits.
Okay, what did you roll? You don't know the
16.
It does hit. That was a big climb.
Sorry. All right. 5.
Okay. So you hit the Tarrasque, and it's no more flakes off because you just hit it in an exposed spot, but it doesn't like that very much. And it kind of
Does it roar and my splinters fly?
It roars at you because it doesn't like it very much.
Okay.
Rudo, you go, because we're just playing fucking Calvin Ball with initiative now, so you...
Yeah, okay. Fuck. How high do you think the lowest weak point is?
Let's say 30 feet.
Ooh.
30 feet? Pfft, whatever.
You can jump that. Totally.
Yeah, I was going to use a key point, but I might just fucking do it, you know?
You got a pogo stick?
Don't you have super jump?
Yeah,
he's a monk. Yeah.
Yeah, I have big time jump power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my big time jump, and I'm gonna try to go up to a weak spot and just kind of give it the old 1-2, you know?
All right, go for it.
All right. So am I rolling to jump?
Let's say you make the jump.
Cool.
And then
all right,
roll
so
to
I'll
hit.
roll to hit. That's a 3 plus whatever. That's a 17.
The second one hits.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I was like, ew, yucko.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 3 plus 4, 7.
Okay.
And also I have slow fall, so I'm like, what's up, everybody? I'm back.
So what, like, type of move do you do to, like, the exposed spot?
Oh, just like a strong roundhouse.
Okay. Boom! You connect. And it sends a shockwave through the Tarrasque. It doesn't like it. And now it is the Tarrasque's turn. And once again, it rears its head up and bends down to take a big bite out of all of you. To which Gigantic Larry says, "Boy, I sure hope there's another character from our past who can appear and help us
me
survive,
too, bud.
Help us survive this bad moment where we're in big danger." And then, for some reason, you begin to hear a familiar tune in your head.
Uh-huh. Pretty good.
And you don't know where it comes from, but just a huge puff of smoke hits the Tarrasque right in its eyes.
Yeah, dude.
And it closes them and rears back and screams. And standing behind you, with just a huge
doobie jointer.
Huge doobie jointer.
I cover Gigantic Larry's eyes.
Is Rex Tyrannosaurus.
What good timing these characters have.
I know, it's like someone wrote the story.
Almost.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Almost. Not well, but they did it.
Someone tried. Someone attempted.
Tried.
Yeah, he did that.
He did that, yeah. Someone attempted. Hey, buds.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
Fucking big monster, dude.
What? Oh. And then he looks up and realizes that he just blew a big honking smoke, sick cloud into the face of the Tarrasque. Oh, man. It's really going down today, huh?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Remember when you were stuck on that raft?
Huh? Yeah, man. I'm back now, and I'm a movie producer. Did you know about my movies?
No.
Yeah, we saw your movie.
It's called Me and My Three Friends.
Oh, nice.
And we go on, it's your adventures. I'm going to be honest with you, dudes. It was originally just like a fan fiction that I wrote for fun, but it got picked up by like a major studio, so I couldn't kind of turn down something like that. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I hope you're not too mad about the kind of narrative elements that were changed in the, studio production, but that's just kind of how the biz is, man.
I can't judge you, my man. We live in a capitalistic system. You just do what you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
So
I get
we live in a society, man. It's like
for sure.
Sometimes it can be pretty twisted out there. So you just
got any range weapons, dude?
No, I'm gonna leave now.
Oh,
have fun with the Tarrasque.
Shit.
Cool. Let me know if you see like fucking Lady Leaf Crunch anywhere.
Oh man, Lady Leaf Crunch! I haven't seen Lady Leaf Crunch for ages. Where is that? Where's that fair, man? I kind of want to check that out. I need to get my fortune told.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what the tarot holds for me. Like, you dudes kind of chill out and have fun here. And I sure, I was thinking about it, and I don't remember any other characters from our past who might save you at this point. So things might get kind of buck wild.
All right.
Thanks for the warning.
Catch you next time, bud.
See ya. And he just like walks away. And the Tarrasque was reeling this whole time because of big smoke in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tarrasque is straight edge.
Yeah. So with that, the Tarrasque kind of gets its bearings around it again. And we're still in combat.
Mm-hmm.
The centaurs are also here now, and they're kind of riding up to the Tarrasque legs and attacking it and exposing, like cracking off armor on its legs. So, just some fun info for you.
Yo, we're gonna. I've gone against many bigger wrestlers than me in my time. We gotta trip him. We gotta work the leg until he falls down. Or if you have like some like rope or something, we could also do that. But I don't have that. I've never opened my Dungeoneering pack, and I'm not sure that I even have it anymore. We gotta get him down on the ground.
Maybe if we had a monk who could have a special ability that when he punches, he can use a key point in order to have an opponent roll a whatever saving throw. Otherwise, they're tripped, knocked prone, right? That would be really good for us in this situation.
I was thinking about using my open hand technique.
Were you? I think that's a very good idea, actually. Because that seems to be perfect for our situation right now.
I do think so. My only worry is that and it's weak when people are very dexterous, and this Tarrasque is pretty fucking dexterous, my buddy. But I'll give it a shot.
Well, it is, its armor is slowly being chipped away, so maybe it's weaker now that it's taken some external damage.
I agree.
What's that?
I totally agree with my man, Cherrywine, but I also like to tell my compatriots that it's probably wise for us to split up enough so that this thing can't bite us all simultaneously.
Are you
like
sure
you're not just fast 2 times?
Are you sure you're not just going to leave, though?
I'll stand right in front. I'll stand right in front of it, and you guys stand behind me. Is that cool?
Okay, it would be kind of whack if you just left and had the suicide orb. It would be kind of whack, to be honest. So, please don't leave.
I mean, if you would like, I can give you the suicide orb.
I know. You got it.
No, you can hold on to it.
Okay.
But yeah, we can split up.
What's the Gigantic Larry doing? Is anyone taking care of Gigantic Larry?
He's on my shoulder. He's fine.
Okay. So it is, if we're going by the order, Kimulo's turn.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm really curious about, also we're not going by the order.
We are again.
Oh, okay. I'm really curious what my evergreen branch, I know you said it's a big animal. Or spirit?
Summon a spirit of the forest. The spirit takes the form of your choosing and can act as you decide, as determined by the DM. The spirit
as I decide, as determined by you?
Yes. So you can't just be like, I make a creature that kills the Tarrasque. You can't do that.
Uh-huh.
But it's a spirit of the forest, but it's corporeal. It can interact with things. It's not like a ghost. Mm-hmm. So it can do things.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, because this is the last episode, I'm wondering how I can incorporate that. Can you just give me a head shake if it can be used later on in this game?
It can be used anytime you want.
I'm saying, did you have a plan for that?
I just wanted to give you a cool tool to use.
Okay, I didn't know if you had a plan.
No, it's not at
later in the game.
At an hour and 20 minutes in, it's time to use. No, these are just for you to use whenever you want.
Okay.
While we're on this topic, can you please remind me what my pendant does?
Any item can become invisible. Because I think regular invisibility has to be something you're touching or attached to you. This allows you to turn anything invisible until an action is taken against it or it takes an action.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Rudo, do you remember your finisher move?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so it's Kimulo's turn.
Okay. I don't really know what kind of animal I would summon for this, or spirit. So I think I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because why not make it weak?
Uh-huh.
It has a lot of hit points or whatever they're called.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I'm not just gonna make you attack a thing for an hour and a half. I have plans.
Yeah, the suicide orb.
Sorry, suicide orb.
14.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh,
and you have extra attack.
How does that get determined?
You just do another attack.
Oh, okay.
You can just attack twice.
15.
Okay, you hit with both.
Okay. First one is 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is 10 again.
Okay. So you hit it in the same
spot. Yes.
Spot. It doesn't like it. It sticks into the flesh.
Okay.
And it roars.
Okay. I don't get my arrow back.
You have infinite arrows.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's up next? It is...
Am I hurting it though?
Yeah. You're doing damage. What?
It's probably got 800 damage.
It is Ralmevik's turn.
I would like to spend 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
Fuck.
And cast haste.
Mm-hmm.
And I would then like to twin it. So it affects both Kimulo and my good friend Rudo.
Thanks.
Okay.
And make sure that we're all far away from each other enough that we can't be bitten all at once.
Okay, so what does haste do?
They get. Let's see. 1 second. Hold on. Haste. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
They
Haste,
get
as we all know.
their speed is doubled. They get +2 bonus AC, advantage on dex saves, and they get an additional action at the end of each of their turns that can be used to either attack, dash, disengage, hide, use an object, or that's it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Damn,
you got it. So you both get extra turns, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
And now it is Rudo's turn.
I turn my head over to my shoulder and I say, "You thinking what I'm thinking, Larry?"
I sure hope so, Dad.
So now with my, I'm feeling hasty. I could pretty much move 90 speed, 90 speed. So if you put some of your web on the ground,
here we go.
And then we sort of run around the beasts, we can wrap around his feet and make him trip.
Okay.
I'm going to say the beast is more than 90
It's bigger than 90
around.
feet in diameter. Terrestrial, it's like a giant mountain, essentially. Think a giant mountain that moves.
It's real big.
All right. Well,
you can get one. You can wrap one of its feet, probably.
What do you think, Larry? We
You're
could maybe do one.
You're the boss. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
So what you're holding Larry, who's just producing webs?
Yeah, because he's not faster, so I'm faster than him. So he's kind of he's squirting a web around, and I'm going to try to make a circle around one of the legs to maintain leg control.
Which leg?
I'm pooping a web out my butt like spiders do.
All right, you don't have to talk, bud. You can though. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Just don't feel pressured to talk while you do it.
Okay, I need to concentrate very hard right now.
Okay.
Does he make a noise when he's doing it?
No.
Why?
Yeah. No, there's no noise. It does make that noise, but you can't hear it over all the destruction that's happening.
Yeah, it's usually really embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It smells.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it.
All right.
So what? You're just tying around one leg? That's not gonna.
That's what you think.
His leg, like when you karate chop the back of your knee, and you
listen.
fall.
If you get walking, and I pull one of your legs with a string, oh buddy.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see your vision, Rudo.
It's an easier vision if you could have done two, but he's bigger than I noticed.
Can you just roll a d20 for me?
Yeah, I'll hit you with that.
Add
17?
your okay, sure. You web from behind, you trip you fucking table the Tarrasque on one leg.
Yeah, dude.
And it falls down. It is a four-legged creature, so you know.
So
now that's been my problem.
Uh-huh.
I rub my eyes and I'm like, oh fuck, there's four of them.
I'm seeing double. But it still does kind of like that leg. It collapses underneath it and it kind of falls down to a knee on that leg.
Nice.
And it's the Tarrasque turn.
This entire time, Rudo is explaining his crazy strategy, and I'm thinking this guy is wasting his turn. And then the crazy mofo actually does it. I am amazed.
The absolute madman.
This is incredible.
I mean, listen, it's fucking whatever. It's the last episode. I'll let it happen.
I like it. It's good.
Spends its turn. I'm just letting you know this is my vision of the Tarrasque. The dungeon manual Tarrasque would have killed everyone instantly.
Oh yes, of course.
So,
yeah, no doubt, bud.
It spends one turn standing up, so it doesn't attack.
Okay, thank you.
And now we come back to, but now it is back on four legs.
Right.
I don't know what to do to it.
You have, well, let's say because of the complicated maneuver Rudo just pulled off that used both of your actions. Because you're hasted.
Yeah.
But now it's Kimulo's turn. You have two actions.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like I should be doing more interesting things than just hitting it with an arrow.
You can summon a creature to help you and then utilize that creature in a cool way.
Narratively satisfying, sort of.
Can I... How tall is it?
Very like building skyscraper tall.
Where are its weak points?
Just it's like so. It's parts of its legs are exposed, and there's like open spots on its chest and back.
Okay. See, my brain thought like, let me get an animal with a tall neck. Hoist me. And then I remembered there's creatures in the world that fly.
Yes, there are.
So I'm going to summon a giraffe.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna get myself a very strong albatross.
Okay.
Because I like that story.
Oh, the mariner one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It appears. It's summoned.
Okay.
And what do you instruct it to do?
Bend down and scoop me up.
Uh-huh.
And then I do a back bend.
Okay, as you're flying on it?
I'm kidding. I want it to fly up.
Okay. Like, I'm
gonna use my. So that's one move.
It's one action, yes.
My second action, I'm gonna hit it.
So you're just kind of be like flying around it?
Above it.
Above it, okay. Remember this, does this last for 2 or 3 turns? I
2.
forget. 2 turns, okay. So this will count as the first turn that it's active.
Okay. So now I'm gonna shoot it on its weak point above it.
Okay.
Where does it have any head weak points?
No.
Neck?
No.
Back? Continue the song, Eddie.
Weak points on the Tarrasque.
Nice.
There we go. Slant rhyme.
Ooh, yeah. I definitely got it.
With what?
A 19 plus 6.
Okay, and then extra attack.
Oh. 2? Like, is that what you mean?
You can attack again.
Yeah. 14.
You hit it.
7.
Mm-hmm.
And 6.
Okay. So where are you in relation to it now? Like behind it? Like you're above it, but you're shooting its back.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and it roars as the arrows hit it. And now it is.
I feel like we need to like shoot it somewhere in its like mouth or its booty. Isn't that what video games tell you to do?
They do tell you to find the weak point of the monster.
And I've been asking about that. Which
are the exposed areas.
Oh, there was the good time when Kim made it the new butthole of a worm. That was a good episode.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I forgot about that.
Remember when I did a jerking off motion to a frog?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Fuck those frogs.
So, just throwing it out there that maybe there's a way to kind of amplify the damage you do against the beast by something that was previously mentioned in the episode, which you're all in possession of.
The power of mental thinking, the secret.
Where are we going to put it? In the weak points?
I'm just saying, it's a possibility.
All right, well, it's a good thing I'm flying around.
Yeah. It is Ralmevik's turn.
If only I haven't used my vial of corrosive blood now that I possess this wonderful information. I'm gonna cast a wonderful spell called Wall of Fire.
Oh, okay. That sounds
right
fun.
On top of the Tarrasque, separating it from myself.
Mm-hmm.
And doing, let's see. Doing a bunch of damage, 5d8 damage.
Okay.
And I can also select one side of the wall to attack any creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna select the side of the wall that's facing the Tarrasque now to attack it. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect.
All right, you're rolling for it.
And then my turn.
Do I do like a save against that?
Actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I just shoot it with a bunch of bolts.
Okay.
I take that back. I just realized it's a concentration spell. I can't do that.
Okay. So roll.
Okay, I shoot it for 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, I do 17 plus 5, 22 damage.
Boom. That's a lot. And it just sears the one of the weak points, and it smells crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Rudo, it's your turn.
All right. Good,
Rudo,
good work, Larry.
Sounds like you need to use your vial.
Yeah. Hey, Larry.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It's time to use my vial.
Use the vial, Dad.
Yeah, I told you about this off screen. Anyways, could you get me to the weak point? One of the weak points that's nearby, bud?
I mean, you're still like around the leg area, so you can kind of like the legs are exposed.
Okay. Knowing that, I still ask.
Okay. I mean, I can, but you know, everyone's
just zip me the 5 feet that I need.
You gotta be independent every once in a while.
Well, I just thought it would be something fun for us to do together.
Yeah, but I just pooped out all my lips. I'm really tired.
All right, why don't you just sit this round out? I walk up to the weak leg,
mm-hmm.
and I start rubbing vial on it.
You just like crack it over.
Start rubbing vial. Sounds like something gross.
With your bare hands.
Give it that vial rub. Yeah, I pour the vial out on the nasty skin that it has exposed.
And it sizzles immediately, and the Tarrasque roars in pain and doesn't like it. And then once again on that like same leg, it kind of buckles underneath it and it falls down.
Nice.
And you have one more action.
All right. Well, I'm wearing gauntlets famously, so
okay.
I could punch it.
Okay.
Might lose the gauntlet, but I'll probably be fine. I'm gonna hit it.
All right. Go for it.
So I'm gonna roll to hit it. That was a 15.
You hit.
Cool. Man, I guess I better use my open hand technique, huh?
I mean, while you still have those gauntlets.
Yeah, so I'll hit that key. I'll use a sort of key point, and so now it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Let's see. Well, it doesn't succeed.
This regular human-sized punch against the giant Tarrasque didn't sort of make it flip upside down?
We'll figure. So do your move.
Okay, so it's 1d6. It's 10. I did 10 on it.
Okay. So the open palm wave sends a shockwave through the front part of the Tarrasque. If a Tarrasque wore pants, would it wear it like this or like this?
Right.
And the other the front leg also, so it kind of falls down forward like a
right.
You know, like a sleepy cat.
Yeah.
And its like head crashes into the floor.
Fucking idiot.
It's still like leaning back up on its hind legs. So that's the kind of position it's in right now.
Nice.
It's the Tarrasque's turn.
No, it's the Tarrasque's turn. Let's see. It will. So you're still kind of. You're Rudo. You're still near the leg, right?
Yeah, I could have used a bonus action to get away, but there's no time for regret.
What it does is fire one of its spines at you.
All right.
And it rolled a 19.
Okay, and my armor class is 15, so
how many hit points do you have?
I have 64.
Okay. Because this is not going to be good for you.
Yeah.
The spine flies towards you, hitting you in the shoulder, and kind of, for lack of a better term, let's say, impaling you.
Yeah.
And sends you flying back into a building.
Wait, hold on. What did you see? I'm sorry.
My armor's 15.
It's 17 because of haste.
No, well, it still rolled a 19.
Okay,
really?
sorry, I said.
Sends you flying back towards the building, pinning you into the side of the building. Gigantic Larry goes flying.
Aww.
I was gonna say, he's also on my shoulder. I was very worried.
He's on the other one.
Okay.
And you are kind of in bad shape right now, let's say.
Yeah.
You are pinned to the side of a building with a giant Tarrasque killing you, and you took a clean 70 points of damage.
Okay.
So you're kind of in what we call the dead zone right now.
Yeah, it's about time.
Not killed, not gone from this world.
Not dead all the way.
Could be.
the death area.
See, I thought this was going to be a fun thing where, like, he shoots me in, like, the waist, and then everybody comes and checks on me, and they're like, oh, no, Rudo, you're dead. And then I open up my jacket pocket to show that spine was stopped by my championship belts.
Not in this case, by your 2 championship belts.
Yeah, but nope. Just sort of dead, hanging against a wall.
And after that fun event, it's Kim's turn.
I am still flying on my albatross.
Mm-hmm.
There are weak spots exposed
on the back, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dump all my vial in.
Okay. Roll to hit that and roll dexterity.
Am I allowed to do that?
Sure. Remember, you have 2. How long does haste last for?
Up to 10 turns, but it can be broken with concentration. So,
okay.
If I take damage, I have to roll a check to keep it up.
What'd you roll on this one?
What? I had 6 plus what from
your
haste?
dexterity modifier plus what from haste?
It's haste gives a bonus to dex saving throws.
Saving throws, not in general.
Oh, so 13.
All right, you hit it. You pour it on one of its spots, and it sizzles and burns through.
Do I have to roll this? Do you?
No.
Oh no.
And then you have another action.
It sizzles?
Yeah.
Did Ral use his?
Yeah, his is like he threw it in the mouth. Remember?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna hit it where it hurts.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely hit 16 plus like 20 something.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
I mean, if 13 hit it, then 20 something hits it.
Yeah.
And then 4.
Okay.
It's dead.
It's not dead.
It's so dead.
Ralmevik, it's your turn.
Okay, can I hit the exposed skin or whatever with the suicide orb?
I mean, technically, yes.
Okay, so it's a no.
But it seems like Eddy has a plan. He said he had a plan, but it doesn't seem like he's going to expose his plan.
No, I'm not going to tell you a way to defeat the beast. The doctor, if you recall, mentioned that it would be wisest to get the suicide bomb, as we call it, inside of the beast somehow.
In the butt.
Does it have a booty hole?
You tell me.
No, it does not.
It has no booty hole.
That's why he's so mad.
Yeah.
Is it like a piggy bank? Where like we can just like
it doesn't
slip
have
it in?
a fun slot, no.
We gotta break him to get Ondir out.
Got it.
I would like to fire a flame bolt, not at the exposed slots, but at whatever carapace is left protecting the skin or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can I do that? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to roll the hit. It's a 17.
It hits.
I do 15 damage.
A few more kind of spots open up on the...
Are they the same?
No, it's like bigger, like you're just opening up more and more.
Okay.
And now it is the Tarrasque's turn. And it's still kind of slumped over on the ground. But it's going to fire a spine at Ralmevik.
Thank fuck.
What's your AC?
My AC is 15.
This one does hit you. It does hit you good.
Pretty good.
He has modifiers.
Okay.
Because I see you looking at it. Has huge modifiers.
Oh, okay.
What's your hit points?
Wait, it hits me?
Yeah.
Then can I, as a reaction, cast shield to get +5 to my AC? Does that help me? I'm at 20.
Yeah, it does.
I expend one of my spell slots and cast shield as a reaction.
So you do that, and is shield like a bubble? That's how I imagine it.
That's how I assume it would work, yeah.
Okay.
Like I raise my hand and a invisible force expands that blocks the projectile.
And it like is flying at you and it goes ricocheting away.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
That's what we're going with.
Okay. It ricochets off and hits Kimulo and kills her. Is that it?
Instantly.
I want to help my pals. Can I save them? I can cure wounds.
You can.
Would be cool.
Do you remember how many turns your spirit animal lasts for?
2.
Do you remember how many you used it for?
That was the second one.
So you're kind of on the 3rd turn now.
Yeah, I fall.
Just sort of fall 100
sort of
feet.
Fall,
but I'm right above the Tarrasque.
Exactly. Yes.
So I fall on it.
Yes.
And I slide down. Isn't he on his back legs? Oh
yes.
no, yeah.
Yes.
So he's at a slant.
You're gonna take some fall damage because you're falling from the sky onto a.
I'm not that far above him.
You want to do a Fred Flintstone fun slide.
Yep. I'm not that far above him. You didn't ask me to tell you how far I was. I'm only 3 feet above him.
Okay.
Because otherwise it wouldn't have been accurate to pour the vial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. You're right.
I'm 3 feet.
So
I'm sliding down.
Okay, that's
zero damage.
That's gonna use one of your turns though.
Okay.
So now you get another one.
Cool. I'm going to hit you.
Why?
Because you made me feel bad.
Why? Yeah, I hope you know as soon as you didn't do anything with the bird at the end of the last one, I was like, oh, this is gonna be sick.
What was I supposed to do?
Land or send it away or
I'm not sending it anywhere.
send him away.
Okay.
I
want to help my friends.
Okay.
Rudo's dead.
Okay.
And is Ralmevik seriously hurt?
No, he's still,
No, I'm fine.
Can I cure his wounds? Can I help him?
Yeah, let's go help Ralmevik out.
Cure wounds because I think you can stabilize him. But let me just check.
I would like him to not be dead.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Let's say, yeah, sure. Let's say, for the sake of this, cure wounds, it says regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So he's at -8 right now.
Okay.
So roll for that. You get to him and you cure wounds on him.
Okay.
1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
4 plus...
No, spellcasting is on the next page. Or the 3rd one.
Plus 4?
No. Oh, wait, am I reading this wrong?
Yes.
Spellcasting ability modifier? Is that spell attack bonus?
Oh.
Let's just say it is. So 4 plus 5.
9.
You stabilize him at 1 HP.
Okay.
He's back.
Am I still sort of pinned to a wall?
Let's say you aren't.
Great.
Let's say you're at the wall, but you're not pinned to it.
Did Gigantic Larry get anything?
Gigantic Larry, flew away.
Oh, okay.
He fucking shattered.
Yeah. And now it is Ralmevik's turn.
My turn again? Wonderful.
Yeah, because you did a reaction before. We'll just say you can do that. I don't know if you can, but I allowed it.
You can do reactions. Yeah, shield is meant as a reactionary spell.
Okay.
Here's a question. How many of the spikes are left on the Tarrasque, and how much is the exposed area?
I mean, a lot of it is exposed. Let's say 40% is exposed.
All right, so how much of the still covered area can I get in a 20-foot by 20-foot radius sphere?
An okay chunk of it.
A decent chunk. I would like to cast Fireball right into the middle of a forest of spikes to try and deforest it off.
That sounds great.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Rolls a dex save,
and
it takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save and half that on a successful save.
Roll that full fire damage.
28.
Ouch.
And it takes +5 due to my draconic origin feature.
Ooh. Okay. So you just blast off a huge chunk of this kind of space on the Tarrasque.
Now, is the exposed skin the same as before, or is there something unique about this newly revealed?
No, it's the same as the rest of it. And now the centaurs with this big exposed area have begun, since they had their battles with the little monstrosities, begin flinging vials of
nice
blood at the exposed area, which hits the Tarrasque as it sizzles.
Mm-hmm.
And it still can't move. Now it's Rudo's turn.
All right.
He's only at 1 HP.
You're at 1 HP.
I'm gonna weakly just sort of cough to get attention, And then I'm gonna probably gonna hit that wholeness of body thing and regain some hit points real quick, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
So it's hit points equal to 3 times my level. So I have 25 hit points now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna use a key point to do the let me see which one it is. Patient defense. So I'm gonna dodge as my bonus action for this one.
So you just have like a dodge prepared?
Yeah, just for the next turn, like all attacks against me have disadvantage and shit.
Okay.
Just in case.
It is the Tarrasque's turn. And it begins to stand up on, it like tries to put its weight on its front 2 legs. And it sends a bunch of centaurs flying. It gets up and it stands for a minute before roaring, and it collapses again. Straight down. And as it does this, its head kind of slams into the ground. It like bounces up and then just kind of lays there. Mm-hmm. As its hind legs also collapse from beneath it, and it kind of falls on its belly.
Tight.
And
we win!
As it sits there, you hear like a really loud sizzling noise. And the Tarrasque is kind of
bacon
laying, totally prone on the ground. And its mouth is slightly open.
Oh.
Ondir's coming out.
And from out of its mouth crawls Gigantic Larry.
Huh.
Hey guys.
What the fuck, bud?
You know that whole suicide bomb? I figured I might take things into my own hands for once instead of relying on Dad.
Are you good though? You made it out?
I mean, I just kind of went down there and dropped it off and shot myself back up.
Awesome. Did you see Ondir in there?
Oh, he was very dead.
Oh man, I'm sorry you had to see that.
So,
thanks.
I did it. Gigantic Larry did it.
Thanks, Gigantic Larry.
Thank you, Gigantic Larry.
The hero that we needed.
The centaurs clanged their weapons together.
When we couldn't do shit.
Gigantic.
I kneel down before Gigantic Larry and I say, "My liege," and I strap my outer championship belt around his thorax.
Mm. Oh boy, I always wanted to be IWGP heavyweight champion.
I through tears, I say, "Go Ace."
Congratulations, you've solved the Tarrasque puzzle.
You've solved it by going long enough so that I would just do it.
Yeah.
I was 100% sure that was like a misleading thing because recently you had like a God of War tweet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, there's no way he's going to have us like try to get inside the mouth of this giant turtle.
I thought we were going to have to do that because of God of War.
You already went inside the whale.
Okay. Yeah, but again, the God of War tweet made me think there's no way this is going to be how we end this.
Just to go a little behind the scenes on this one, to get a little into the nitty gritty, that was a clutch shield, Ralmevik, because if that went bad, we would have had a very different outcome to this fight.
Oh.
Let's say a certain spider may not have survived. The Tarrasque, the evil has been defeated. And it's just kind of dead in the middle of the city.
Can we do something with it?
Can I hit my finisher on it?
You can do your finisher on it with 1 HP.
Cool. I take out the dice that I stole from the dick sucking frogs,
mm-hmm.
and I roll them, and I say, "Looks like your luck just ran out." Mm-hmm. And I do a big fucking moonsault right onto his soft, smooth tummy.
Okay. And you just kind of cover him for this recount.
Yeah.
And everyone claps, and they love it.
Cool.
So we're just gonna do a little bit of a time skip.
Okay.
To 1 year to the day after the Tarrasque was defeated.
We're all wearing glasses now.
We're all wearing glasses to show time has passed. And we've all gathered in Waterdeep City Square to remember those we lost in battle. And remember the time the Tarrasque was defeated at the unveiling of a new monument. And who's the mayor of Waterdeep?
It's got to be Gigantic Larry, right?
Oh no, I'm going somewhere with this.
Oh, okay.
Mayor Waterdeep is there.
Uh-huh.
And he says in a regular voice, "Thank you all for joining me today. It's been 1 year, as you've already know, since to the day since the Tarrasque was defeated. And our
Time
city
sure
was saved
flies.
by a brave group of warriors. But I see it fit to honor one who nearly sacrificed everything to save his friends. I present to you the Gigantic Larry Monument of Success." And he takes off a big sheet which reveals a huge Gigantic Larry with a very small Tarrasque in its chompers.
Pretty good.
And Gigantic Larry says, "I took some liberties with the design, but I think the sentiment is still intact." And then everyone claps.
Mm-hmm.
Designed by Rex, right? The monument.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And then,
that's the smoke that Gigantic Larry can breathe, and everybody comes in and has a huge party.
And everyone comes in and has a huge party, all my friends from everything. And then everyone's clapping and cheering and hugging. And then the camera goes, like, slowly zooms into Gigantic Larry's face. And he says, "I hope that this has been fantastically satisfying."
Aww.
Wink.
Aww.
Boop.
Starwipe. That's it.
We did it.
I remembered I had an oath bow.
You did have an oath bow. Where you could have said a power word to kind of...
Swift defeat to my enemies, and I say swift death to you who have wronged me, and then I can do a whole lot of stuff.
You can do more damage.
With my oath bow.
I mean, that was on there the whole time. I forgot about that.
I did too. And at first I'm reading it, and it's like D20 plus 6, and I was like, okay. 1D8 plus 3. I was like, okay, that's normal. And then it said 3D6 for damage. I could have fucking taken this Tarrasque down.
Yeah. If only we played this at a time when we remembered everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have just looked down.
You could have also done that.
If only
I liked it.
Eyes.
And, congratulations, you done it.
It feels good to actually have a nice conclusion to this.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie.
Instead of leaving it undone.
And it's a good thing Gigantic Larry survived.
Yeah,
he was a true hero all along. He was the real hero of the show.
All day I was like, Eddie's gonna fucking kill Gigantic Larry today. That was my one thing I was sure of in my prediction.
Listen, I didn't want to, but if the die rolled in a certain way.
Yeah.
Wait, if I didn't hit the shield, then Gigantic Larry would have died?
No, but then only, like, Kimulo would have been left. And that would have been bad.
What are you trying to say?
That those odds did not look good.
Well, then she would have, in a panic, remembered her oath bow.
Yeah, right. True. We can't predict what would have happened. We only know what did happen.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic satisfaction.
I'm satisfied. Fantastic.
Thank you for all these years of listening.
Yeah, our second longest running podcast is finally
When
over.
did it start?
Like 2 years ago. We did it. The story is over. And maybe one day we'll play a new story, but...
Yeah, maybe someday.
Until I am done student teaching, that's not going to happen.
Yeah. We can always pop into the fantasy Wawa whenever.
Oh, yeah, true. Whenever I edit that we did over 3 years ago or whatever.
What was it?
When we played with Roy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll find that and dredge it up and post it.
It's fine. Just, if you're bored.
Yeah, if I ever just have the free time kind of.
No, I'm
not
fantastically
like
satisfied.
right now.
Not how I have like another 2 weeks of free time, yeah.
And how you've had a whole month off.
You have a big Fire and Blood thing to read, I'm sure.
Yakuza Kiwami isn't going to play itself. So
every time I open my PlayStation, I see that you're playing God of War.
I'm done. I beat it. It's a good game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, I interrupted Eddie like right as the credits were rolling, and I was like, Eddie, can I tell you about a very like dumb fact that I know? And I probably told him like the stupidest thing, and he was like, "Oh, well, I just finished my favorite game in the world."
It's not my favorite game in the world. You think every game I play is my favorite game in the world?
You don't ever tell me what your favorite game in the world is.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about picking that up on PS4 actually.
It's good. It's my favorite game in the world.
Oh, good to know.
That's why you put
like
a big
$20. I might get it.
Did it look like anything like that? Big shadow guy?
No, that's like a humanoid. This is like a beast.
Okay.
So thank you, Brooks as Rudo Cherrywine.
Yeah, I walk out on stage and I do the dip.
Kim as Kimulo Nimbus.
I just bend over and do a big fart.
And
not even a back bend, huh? Just
nope.
Bend,
it's a front bend.
Not a jerk off motion.
Yeah.
Why? I am a classy lady.
And Ryno as Ralmevik Chergoba. Thank you.
Chergoba. It's one of the default names in the player handbook.
It's a good name.
Thank you.
So there you have it. Runty Cherryman, Cranby Nimbus, and Ryno Cherryman. And we all did it. And I'm Eddy the Dungeon Man. And we did it. And we'll see you
Thanks, Eddy.
in 7 years when we play again.
Yeah.
You did good, Eddy.
Thank you.
Featuring new stuff. We'll do it.
Is that the Little House on the Prairie theme song?
You open the door.
Good song.
Why are you rubbing my back?
Because I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And also I'm just really happy that this game is over.
You did okay. Well, see you later.
See you later.
Thanks, friends.